Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Welcome to Drakes Creek Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee, for today's matchup between the Louisville Jockeys and the Full Count Rhythm. This is Tim Reese without the play-by-play voice of Zach Williams, who is on vacation this week. I am joined once again by my new intern, the smartest and prettiest intern I've ever had in my entire life. My lovely wife, Susan, is back for game number 2. Yesterday did not turn her off, and she is back with me again. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm going to enjoy it while I have it. As you see, the coaches and the umpires meeting at home plate. Louisville Jockeys are here for their first visit, as this is their first year of competition in the Ohio Valley League. The Rhythm, of course, made their inaugural trip to Louisville this past Tuesday and came out with a victory 13-9 over the Jockeys in a game that saw some good pitching and some big-time hitting for the Rhythm. Blake Ida threw 5 as he started the game, went 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, only 1 was earned, walked 1, struck out 5. And Levi Perrell went 3 for 6. And then Hayden Miller 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. Jackson Cothran 2 for 5 and a home run. Henry Jackson and Harrison Travis and Drew Lowry each collected 2 hits as well in that ball game. Coaches meeting has broken up. We might be getting ready to start a little bit early, apparently. It's scheduled for 7:05, still 6:57 on my watch, so maybe throw a little bit of the timing off. But big weekend here at Drakes Creek Park, as the many of the families of the Rhythm players have arrived and have enjoyed some Meat Sweats food, big sausages and hamburgers and hot dogs and all the fixins. We started at 4 o'clock today. We sure missed many of you that were not able to make it, either because of other commitments or distance. But I got to meet quite a few folks today that I had not met. So it's a great day. It's very cloudy here right now. And I'm going to get my weather girl on to find out what the game time temperature will be. But it's pretty muggy, but very cloudy right now. Not sure if we're going to get some rain, but hopefully we will be able to hold that off and play the game tonight. Right now, 92 degrees, feels like 100 here at Drakes Creek Park. I know I've sweated through, even being in the shade out there, to talk to quite a few of the families that have come in. So the Rhythm come in at 17-8 on the season, a half game behind the Franklin Duelers in the South Division. Louisville Jockeys find themselves in last place in the North at 6-17 and a 4-game losing streak. They've only played 23 games, which is the lowest among all the teams in the Ohio Valley League. The Rhythm have played 25, which is tied for the most. So we will take a quick break, and we will be back with the Chick-fil-A starting lineups after this short break.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
And now the Chick-fil-A starting lineups. First for the Louisville Jockeys. Leading off, playing center field, Colin Goda. Batting second and playing second base, Carson Bowles. Batting third, playing left field, Max Sampson. Batting cleanup, Jarrett Humphrey playing first base. R.J. Lakowski playing right field and batting fifth. Austin Taylor batting sixth, playing third. Batting seventh at shortstop, Jonah Wickman. The designated hitter for the Jockeys, Caden Elliott, will bat eighth. And batting ninth, the catcher, David Byrne. On the mound for the Jockeys, Jack Purdue, 6 foot, 175 pounds, from Thomas More University. He is hometown in Louisville, Kentucky, and he will face, leading off, Drew Robertson playing right field. The designated hitter, Tyler Franks, will bat second. Harrison Travis batting third, playing first base. Jackson Cawthorn behind the plate will bat fourth. The shortstop, Hayden Miller, will bat fifth. Kevin McCarthy playing second base, batting sixth. Cooper Holbrook in left field, batting seventh. Ty Boyd playing third base and batting eighth. And the number 9 hole hitter playing center field, Addison Culpepper. And on the mound for the Rhythm, the Cadillac, Luke Sennard. In his fifth appearance of the year, has a 3-0 record, throwing 22 innings, giving up 15 hits, 5 runs, 5 are earned, 3 walks, 34 strikeouts, and that is almost a 14 strikeout per 9 inning ratio and a minuscule 2.05 ERA. Luke Sennard has made his commitment to transfer from Western Kentucky University over to the University of Indiana. He will become a Hoosier. Head coach for the Full Count Rhythm, Josh Carman. The pitching coach, Ross Spurgeon. And the hitting coach, Carlos Lara. Head coach for the Louisville Jockeys is Michael Clark, who played at Volunteer State Community College for last year's head coach of the Full Count Rhythm, Kenny Thomas. And KT, if you're listening in, Michael Clark told me to tell you hello. We are ready to go here at 7:04, and Luke Sennard's first pitch is fouled off. 7:04, 92 game time temperature. Sennard with his 5th start of the year. Delivers pitch high and outside, ball 1. Leading off is Colin Goda, center fielder for the Jockeys. And he swings and hits a ball out to center field. Addison Culpepper back, but Cooper Holbrook will not be able to make the catch as he jumped at the warning track. He thought he was a little bit closer to the wall, but that will be a leadoff double for Colin Goda.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Carson Bowles.
Carson Bowles, one of the leading hitters in the Ohio Valley League, stepping into the plate. A teammate of third baseman Ty Boyd and second baseman Kevin McCarthy last year for Lincoln Memorial. First pitch swinging, and there's a base hit into right field. Drew Robertson over. He will make the catch or catch it on the hop and keep Goda at third base. So 2 hits off of Sinnard to lead the ball game. And the Jockeys have something cooking early. Max Sampson stepping to the plate, left fielder for Louisville. Max Sampson coming in hitting .235, hits from the left side. And the runner goes. Pitch called a ball, throw down to second base is in time to get Carson Bowles, and Colin Goda stays at third base. So a 2-6, I believe, on the put out there for the caught stealing. Actually, Goda, who's on third base. Ball 1. And that pitch. Oh, is that the second pitch? Todd, do we got a count up here? We got 2-0? Or did he? I thought he. All right, 2-1 now, I believe. 2 balls, 1 strike, says home plate umpire Adam Yardumian. Ball in the dirt, blocked nicely by Jackson Cothran, who is catching Luke Sinnard today. So 1 out and a runner on third. Sinnard from the windup and delivers in there for called strike 2. Brings us to our first full count of the day. This full count brought to you by Hyatt Place. Rhythm fans, when they come in from out of town, are staying over at the Hyatt Place, 330 East Main in Hendersonville. That ball is in the dirt and gets by Cothran, and that will score Goda on what is ruled a wild pitch, and it's also ball 4 to Sampson. So the first 3 batters have reached, but thanks to a caught stealing, only 1 runner on base. 1-0. The Jockeys lead. Have to get Jared Humphrey steps to the plate. In the last game that the Rhythm played Louisville, he hit a grand slam home run that brought the Jockeys back to within 2 runs. But then a 2-run home run by Jackson Cothran the very next inning gave the Rhythm the 4-run cushion that they ended up winning by 13-9. Throw over to first base. Harrison Travis looks like he either got spiked or twisted his knee or something. He comes up hobbling, but throws the ball back to Luke Sinnard, and he is ready to go. Runner hopping off, and he stays put. There's a line drive. Ty Boyd snags it on the line drive, throws over to Harrison Travis for the double play to retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After a half inning, Louisville Jockeys lead 1-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Back at Drakes Creek Park, where the Rhythm get their turn at the plate after falling behind 1-0 on a wild pitch that scored the leadoff double, Colin Goda. But a line drive to third baseman Ty Boyd, and then a double up over to first base. Retired the Jockeys with only one run after they had a double and a single and a walk. First three batters, and only four ended up coming to the plate for the Jockeys. So Drew Robertson will lead it off for the Rhythm. Tyler Franks and Harrison Travis to follow, and the Rhythm hope many more here in the first inning to face Jack Purdue, right-hander from Thomas More University, hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. And let's see if Jack Purdue has any. I see no pitching statistics for Jack Purdue. Let's see if he's been a hitter. He has been a hitter. He's got in one game, 3 at-bats, has 1 hit. So he's hitting .333, but this is his first appearance on the mound for the Jockeys. Looks like he might have just been added to the roster. First pitch fastball high and outside to Drew Robertson from Catawba College, son of Andrew Robertson and Heather Robertson. The grandson of Nana from Naperville. Ball 2 to Drew. Two-way player himself, left-handed pitcher, and has been playing out in the outfield, been hitting well, and he hits a long drive to right field. That ball is off the wall. Robertson will cruise into second base as he flirted with his first big fly of the year. Drew Robertson hopped on a 2-0 pitch from Jack Purdue and gets his own leadoff double for the Rhythm. Hard to see from here, but I believe it hit straight off the wall, went straight down. Right fielder R.J. Lakowski played that off the wall.
This thing's went crazy.
And I knew we're going to have some problems up in the booth. There's a swing and a foul ball by Tyler Franks. Sometimes this equipment up here just has a mind of its own. Did Franks foul that ball off of him or off of somebody else? Did it? I thought he fouled it straight back, but apparently off of his foot. Tyler Franks, the designated hitter today, has been playing an absolutely fantastic first base. Talked to his mom, Lacey Franks, before the game. Told her how impressed I was with his play over there at first base. 1 ball, 1 strike now, runner at second base for the Rhythm. Jack Purdue pitched down, hit down the right field line. That'll score Robertson. Franks will hold up at first base as Lakowski gets that ball back into the infield. Tyler Franks, for at least the second game in a row, gets an RBI in the first inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 12, Harrison.
So the score now tied 1-1 after the first 2 batters, and there will be a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit after 2 batters. I don't know who the pitching coach is for the Jockeys. They list only one coach. That's the head coach on their roster. But 2 batters in for the Rhythm. So the first 2 batters of each lineup have double, single, double, single. And the leadoff batter for both teams has scored first run for each team here in the first inning. I'm not sure if Jack Purdue, it shows he's a right-handed pitcher and a utility man on their roster, but he must have just been added to their roster right before the Rhythm played Louisville on Tuesday. And a swing by Harrison Travis. And he's really happy he did not connect with that pitch. He was completely fooled on that pitch. So no balls, 1 strike to the first baseman for the Rhythm. There's a ground ball to short. Over to second and on to first for the relay. Not in time, so 1 out, 1 on. Harrison Travis hits into a fielder's choice. 6-4. Shortstop Jonah Wickman for the Jockeys. That will bring to the plate Jackson Cawthron. Up at Louisville, he hit his first full count Rhythm home run. A 2-run shot that got over the right field fence, swung on and fouled off. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Our new clock operator trying to operate the old, it's in several pieces. There's a drive to left field. Back he goes. He makes the catch at the warning track, does Max Sampson. Harrison Travis will retreat to first base. A well-hit ball, but second out of the inning. We're operating on a shoestring budget up here. As we've had the scoreboard that's in 2 different pieces all year, I believe. And the computer, it takes the rocket scientist, Mark McDaniel, to operate that. But he's still in Mexico or maybe on his way back. First pitch to Hayden Miller, misses ball 1. Two outs, and Harrison Travis on at first base. The pitch, breaking pitch outside, ball 2. Great crowd here. Family weekend for the Rhythm. Both sets of bleachers and the left field lounge well occupied. Pitch in there to Miller, called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to the incoming freshman to the College of Charleston. Met his mom. I had already met his dad earlier, Don Miller and Kelly Jacobo. And there's a ground ball that will get through on the right side. Hayden Miller just went with that pitch thrown on the outside corner. And he has the 3rd hit of the inning for full count. That puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. Kevin McCarthy will step to the plate. Left-handed hitting second baseman heading to the University of Tennessee Southern, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, formerly known as Martin Methodist, formerly known as Martin Junior College, formerly known as just a plot of land, I believe, maybe before Martin Junior College. McCarthy from Knoxville, Tennessee, went to Farragut High School, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Big hit right here. Keep this inning going. McCarthy in his last at-bat was up at Muhlenberg County. He actually got hit in the hand, but they called it a foul ball, and he was out for a few days. Starts to go on that breaking pitch low and inside, and was able to hold up for ball 1. On deck, Cooper Holbrook, whose parents are here, Chad and Jennifer. Pitch way outside. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Drew Robertson led off with a big fly double, hit off the fence out at about the 340 mark in right field. He scored on Tyler Frank's single to right field. After a fielder's choice and a fly out, Hayden Miller singled to right. And there's Kevin McCarthy with a base hit into center field. That should score a run as the center fielder actually drops the ball, but I think Miller was already heading over to third base, and that plates a run. Harrison Travis motors around to score the second run. So an RBI single for Kevin McCarthy, and that puts runners on the corners or on the edges, which is brought to you by Edge Appraisal Service. Travis Smith owns Edge Appraisal. Let's see, I believe it's edgeappraisals.com. Residential appraisals. Travis Smith been longtime supporter of Full Count and Full Count Rhythm. Swing and a miss, or actually swinging a foul ball by Cooper Holbrook. Runners on the edges. I don't know, I kind of like that with Edge Appraisal. Unless Travis wants to call it Corner Appraisal, and then we could just go back to runners on the corners, brought to you by Corner Appraisal. I don't He's probably got all that. Holbrook fouls another pitch straight back. Cooper Holbrook needs something good to happen right here. He needs a base hit and an RBI. Been struggling a little bit at the plate. Time to get some good news while Mom and Dad are here in the stands. He's down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. 2 runs are in for Full Count. He checks a swing. They check down at first base, and Billy Huffstetler says he did not go. Patrick Jeter out there just behind and to the right of the pitcher, to our left as you're looking out at the field. And there's a check swing. That might be that infield hit Cooper Holbrook is looking for, and he will be in there with a check swing infield single and an RBI. The third run of the inning scored by Hayden Miller. Excuse me, I'll take a base hit, says Cooper Holbrook. Down to second base goes Kevin McCarthy.
Number 8, Ty Boyd.
5 hits in the inning for the Rhythm. Ty Boyd from Alcoa, Tennessee, stepping to the plate. Jack Purdue from the stretch, and that fastball goes high to Boyd, the 8th hitter in the lineup. Ty Boyd playing third base today. He's been at second and third this year. 6 foot, 195-pound junior at Lincoln Memorial University. And the pitch swung on and missed. Ty is the son of Josh and Jama, who I met before the game. Has a sister, Allie. I'm not sure if she's here or not, but Nanny and Pawpaw from Alcoa and Baba from Alcoa as well are his grandparents. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ty Boyd. So 2 runs have scored with 2 outs here. Breaking pitch gets in the dirt, blocked by David Byrne and Adam Yardumian, the home plate umpire. Louisville Jockeys have a team ERA 7.23, which is 10th in the league. Of course, the Rhythm are leading the league in many pitching categories. As that pitch on the outside corner called strike 3, and that will end the first inning. But the Rhythm will come up with 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. After 1, 3-1, Full Count Rhythm. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Back for the top of the second inning. The Rhythm lead 3-1. The Cadillac back on the mound for the Rhythm. Luke Sinnard. He will face 5, 6, and 7 for the Louisville Jockeys. R.J. Lekowski, Austin Taylor, Jonah Wickman. The Jockeys' first two batters had double and single in the first inning. And Luke Sinnard got a caught stealing. That pitch is lifted up over the right side. It will go foul, hopefully hit the trees before it hits a kid. And, an older gentleman picks that ball up. There's 3 kids all around. He does hand it, looks like, to a young female. He does. What a nice, that may be, that is not him. Okay, I know who that is now. Pitch called a ball, 1 strike now to R.J. Lekowski, right fielder for the Jockeys. Hometown of Austin, Texas, as he swings and misses that breaking pitch. Lekowski, one of the 2 Long Island University players here for the Jockeys. The 1-2 pitch, curveball gets Lekowski looking. That's the first strikeout for Luke Sinnard. First out here in the second inning. Not sure there's been too many innings of the 22 that Luke Sinnard's pitched this year. He's not struck out at least one batter. He's got 34, now 35 on the season. He struck out, I believe it was a dozen up in Fulton, where he, on his very first, that's a swing right there, on Luke Sinnard's very first game with the Full Count Rhythm last year in Fulton, Kentucky. He struck out 15 batters in 6 innings. Fastball misses high. 1 strike to Austin Taylor, third baseman for Louisville. The 1-1 swung on and lifted down in foul territory. It might stay in. Drew Robertson over, and he makes no. I see one arm go up from the umpire, and that was his right arm, but I didn't see the left arm. It was behind the pole. I didn't see any reaction from Harrison Travis or Kevin McCarthy at first and second base, and I thought, well, how in the world is that umpire calling him out? And they haven't made any kind of move. So count goes 1-2 strikes. Robertson back in his position in right field. Sinnard looks into Cothran and delivers. Breaking pitch misses high. 2 strikes. Austin Taylor playing in his 23rd game. So he's played all but one game, has 17 hits, 5 doubles, and a triple. That pitch misses. Count goes full. A Hyatt Place full count. Hyatt Place located at 330 East Main Street. I believe the Jacksons, Frank and Beth Jackson, might be staying there. And that pitch is fouled off for our first full count. First pitch, foul ball. The Jackson's, who else told me? I believe maybe the Perrells, maybe Gobby and Andy Perrell might be staying over there at the, as there's a swing and a miss. Might have been a foul tip in there, but we don't count that foul ball. Do we, Ken Stego? That's 2 strikeouts in a row for Sennard. Jonah Wickman stepping to the plate, the shortstop for Louisville from the left side. Wickman, actually a switch-hitting shortstop from St. Charles Community College. First pitch goes outside, ball 1. Hometown Columbus, Indiana. Got in 42 games for St. Charles this past year. It's 6 home runs, hit .312. Pops that ball up in shallow left field. Cooper Holbrook will come on to make the catch for the 3rd out of the 2nd inning. Sennard sets him down 1-2-3 in the top of the 2nd. We're going to the bottom, 3-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine & Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine & Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine & Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Drakes Creek Park for Family Weekend, where many of the players' family, parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, neighbors, a lot of girlfriends. That's right. Jackson Benjamin brought his girlfriend, didn't he? Mom and Dad, Walter and Benjamin, are here. Great to see all these families together. It was one thing that we did not have last year, Full Count Rhythm season, but this year they brought it on and had the meat sweats food laid out down. Still have some food there, as a matter of fact. So if you're listening at the ballpark and you're hungry, go on down there to the Framework Athletics hospitality tent. On your way back to the stand, stop by the Full Count Rhythm merch pavilion. Pick up a hat and a shirt. My wife picked up a shirt on her way up here, didn't you? Girl? She's shaking her head, yes. Swing and a miss by Addison Culpepper, who's leading off the bottom of the 2nd inning. I believe that is still Jack Purdue out there on the mound for the Rhythm, or for the Jockeys. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike to Addison Culpepper, playing center field tonight. Henry Mosley getting the night off. That pitch misses low and away. Culpepper from Virginia Military Institute, hometown of Beaver Creek, Ohio. Swing and a fly ball at the center field. That sends back Colin Goda, and he will turn around and make the catch in front of the warning track for out number 1. Drew Robertson stepping to the plate with the peppy walk-up song. Led off the ball game for the Rhythm with a double off the right field wall. Speedy Gonzalez, is that what that is? It's a little different than everybody else's walk-up song, I'll tell you that. First pitch to Robertson misses. Ball 1. Robertson came in with 27 at-bats. Had 7 hits, now has 8. And he's right back where he was in the first inning with a 2-0 count. Let's see if Purdue comes in again with something that Drew Robertson can come out of his shoes. He does not swing, and that pitch misses away. Count goes 3 balls, no strikes. On the left-handed pitcher and outfielder, he wanted to take a hack on that 3-0 pitch, but he did not. Count goes 3-1. He'll be swinging here if he sees something to his liking. He did not see anything, and he will take a stroll down to first base. First walk of the game by Purdue. Second time that Robertson has been on base. And we will see if he will be on the move with Tyler Franks at the plate, a left-handed hitter, which makes it a little more difficult for the catcher to come out from behind the plate to throw down to second base. So Drew Robertson 1 for 2 on steals. But he might stay put, leaving that hole open on the right side with Tyler Franks hitting. At first pitch to Franks misses away. So 5 out of the first 6 pitches thrown by Jack Purdue have been outside of the zone. This is the first time on the mound for Jack Purdue for the Louisville Jockeys. He's only played in 1 other game. Not sure what position he played, but he got 3 at-bats. There's a drive out to right field. That's got a chance, but might not be hit high enough, and it's not. Stays in the yard. Right fielder Lekowski picks it up. Tyler Franks will stand up at second base with a 1-out double. Drew Robertson will move up to third base. So with 1 out, that puts runners at second and third for the Rhythm as they have something cooking again here in the second inning. Tyler Franks is on fire. 3 for 4 in yesterday's game at Franklin. And now 2 for 2. Franks was 1 for 4 in the game against Hoptown the other night. A pitcher's duel. 3-0 win by the Rhythm. As what's Adam Yardumian doing? What do we have do we already have a mound visit? There's a fly ball out to left field that will be caught, and Robertson will come on home. Tyler Franks stay put at second base. So a sacrifice fly for Harrison Travis drives in run number 4 for the Rhythm. 2 outs now, and Tyler Franks stays at second base. So after a fly out, a walk and a double and a sacrifice fly have produced run number 4 for full count. Jackson Cothran, who flew out to left field, stepping into the box. Looking out at second base, seeing teammate Tyler Franks as that ball's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Byrne. Jack Purdue comes set and delivers. Fastball misses outside as I look down to the Jockeys bullpen, and see somebody standing down there, and he's just watching the action, flipping the ball up in the air. Looks like number 33 down in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the 2-0 pitch. Crew Egan is number 33 on the roster, a left-handed pitcher from Louisville, Kentucky. So there may be a chance there's a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen if Jackson Cothran can drive in another run. But right now the count moves to 3 balls and a strike to the catcher from Motlow State Community College. Hometown in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, attended Siegel High School. Came on for Frankie Delgado, who was one of the catchers on the roster who got hurt early on in the season. And Cothran will take another stroll down to first base. Let's see if that is the straw that brings out head coach Michael Clark.
Now batting the shortstop,
And not yet. So Hayden Miller will step to the plate with 2 outs and 2 on. Here in the second inning, 4-1 under very cloudy skies. Ground ball up the middle. Perfectly placed second baseman Carson Bowles will handle that step on second base for the force out and retire the Rhythm. But not after 1 run was scored on 1 hit. No errors, 2 runners left on base. After 2 complete, the Rhythm lead 4-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Four to one Rhythm lead. Luke Sennard back out on the hill for the Rhythm, and he will face 8, 9, and 1 here in the top of the third inning. Luke Sennard probably will go as long as he can go today. I'm guessing 6, 7 innings at least if he's continuing to cruise at the altitude of which he has become accustomed. He has retired 4 batters in a row, 2 by strikeout. And Caden Elliott, the designated hitter, will step to the plate to face the 6'8", 260-pound sophomore headed to Indiana University. First pitch high, ball 1. Luke Sennard pitched at Western Kentucky after graduating from Beach High School. I think there's a change up there at Western Kentucky with coaches, so he decided to make the move and was recruited by Indiana while in a Rhythm uniform. Swing and a miss by Elliott, 2 balls and a strike. Caden Elliott attends Vincennes University from New Albany, Indiana, 5'10", 210 pounds. Looks at strike 2. Luke Sennard is the son of Craig and Julie Sennard. That pitch lifted out to right field. Drew Robertson goes back a few steps and makes the grab for the first out of the third inning. That brings up David Byrne, the catcher. Byrne from Middlebury College, 5'11", 185-pound sophomore, hometown of Pembroke, Massachusetts. And I thought I was a Yankee coming from Cincinnati, Ohio back in 1979. That's really Yankee there. Probably meet a girl, probably meet some Southern girl down here and take up residence, probably never move back. Swinging a foul ball on that 0-1 pitch, again out to Robertson, who puts his hands up. Sometimes I think when Drew does that, I think he doesn't know where the ball is. It's like, where is it, where is it? But I think he's saying, I got it. So first 2 outs made by the right fielder. 2 outs now, and leadoff batter Colin Goda stepping to the plate. Goda doubled on a high fly ball to left center field. that Cooper Holbrook and Addison Culpepper went back to, but got a little gun shy on that wall, I think, out there, and weren't sure really, Cooper Holbrook wasn't really sure how close he was, and ended up falling just over his head. That pitch misses outside. Swing and a miss. Colin Goda playing center field for the Jockeys. He's a Lincoln Memorial player as well, along with Carson Bowles, who's on deck. We're teammates last year with, as I said, Kevin McCarthy at second and Ty Boyd at third for the Rhythm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swinging a ground ball to shortstop. Hayden Miller up. Over to first base, a little bit high, but Harrison Travis is a tall young man. And he makes the grab. So another 1-2-3 inning for Sennard. The Rhythm still lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And in the third inning, we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Louisville Jockeys. Number 33, Crew Egan, a freshman at Frontier Community College. I'm guessing he's probably going to be a sophomore or a redshirt freshman. They're typically on the rosters are a year behind. A left-handed pitcher from Louisville, Kentucky, Crew Egan. Let's see if he's had any time on the mound for the Jockeys, and he has. This will be his 5th appearance. He has 1 win, no losses, 8 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, a 7.56 ERA, and he is on here in the third inning in relief of Jack Purdue, who gave up 4 runs, 6 hits in his 2 innings of work. The first action he's had on the mound this year for the Louisville Jockeys. Walked 2 batters and struck out 1. Did not hit a batter. Egan will face Kevin McCarthy, Cooper Holbrook, and Ty Boyd here in the third inning. So a lefty-on-lefty matchup as Kevin Murphy drove in a run in the first inning. Egan comes from the set. Big breaking pitch in there for called strike. McCarthy, playing in his 11th game of the year, has now 10 hits in 32 at-bats. Probably pushed him over the 300 mark. That's a high fly ball to right center field. Back goes Lekowski, but he will make the grab right in front of the warning track. He just got under that, as they would say. He got a lot of that baseball. He just got it on a little bit too high of the baseball bat there on that old hickory. So 1 out, Cooper Holbrook. We had a check swing infield single that drove in Hayden Miller for the 3rd run of the 1st inning. Takes a big hack at a high pitch, comes up empty. Holbrook from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Swinging a foul ball back off to field number 4. If you've been up here to Drakes Creek Park, you know that we're at a quad. The field we're looking at is field 3. Field 2 is to our left. So here at this quad is 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you may be wondering, where is field 1? Well, it's way out in left field in foul territory, and Cooper Holbrook will go down swinging on 3 pitches for out number 2. So first strikeout for Egan. That will bring Ty Boyd to the plate, who struck out looking to end the 1st inning. 6 hits in 2 innings for the Rhythm. That same young lady is going and getting those foul balls. Trying to remember which family she goes with. I met her earlier. Boyd fouls that first pitch straight back. So field 1 is out on the other side of the parking lot, which is out in left field. You can see the cars, I believe, out there just to the right side of that. So out to the parking lot and to the left is field number 1 right next to the football field. That pitch goes high and outside to Boyd. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 3rd inning here at Drakes Creek Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's great to be back home with the Full Count Rhythm. That ball's lifted high out the left field, but it might drop, and it will, right, be in front of left fielder Max Sampson. It looked like that ball was hit harder than it ended up going. Shortstop Jonah Wickman running hard out there could not make the play. So a seeing eye bloop hit by Ty Boyd gives him a 1-for-2 day. And that brings up Addison Culpepper with 2 outs and a runner at first base. There is a tap foul down the first base line. Culpepper led off the 2nd inning with a fly ball to relatively deep center field. Had a nice swing on a nice 2-1 pitch. Just did not get enough of it. Met and talked with Addison's papa, Jackie Revis, former head coach at Motlow State. He and I could sit down and probably spend 3 hours together talking about people we know in common. Very, very delightful man, along with his wife, Grammy. They're from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and the grandparents of Addison Culpepper. He also has a Mimi in Chattanooga, and he is the son of Brian and Christy Culpepper. Throw down to first base by catcher David Byrne, not in time. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Addison Culpepper. And there the runner goes. Pitch is called. Strike 3, so no throw to second base is needed as Culpepper will go down looking for the 3rd out of the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're through 3, 4-1, Full Count leads. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in their relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Tim Reese back at Drakes Creek Park, where we are moving to the top of the fourth inning. 4-1 the Rhythm lead. So been a little lax on checking in on the Facebook and YouTube and Twitter feed. So hello to all of you who are listening in, watching. Lots of you. Some of you are even here in the ballpark. Luke Sennard faces Carson Bowles, Max Sampson, and Jarrett Humphrey. First pitch to Bowles, misses outside. LMU players, that ball is popped up down the right field line. It may stay in play, but it will just get over the fence down the right field line. Harrison Travis tried to reach over, but doesn't have long enough arms to make that play. Grand Nora is watching. Vicky Maloney, Brandon Kleiser, Bubba Perry, Karen Lowry, Debbie Howard. Breaking pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Virginia Mims. Sylvia Vest. My mother-in-law's watching. She's probably checking up on you, Suze. There's a ground ball up the middle and take a nice hop for McCarthy, and he throws on to first base. Teammate to teammate as McCarthy retires Bowles. They were teammates together last year at Lincoln Memorial. So it might be only the second time in 2 games that the Rhythm have retired Carson Bowles. Bowles had come in hitting .416, depending on how you looked at it or how the stats on the OVL website. He was either leading the Ohio Valley League in hitting or he's second. Came hitting .416, leading the team in hits and runs, walks, and average. Luke Sennard, 1 ball, 1 strike to the left fielder Max Sampson, who walked in his first at-bat. This time he about got hit in the hip, but was able to swivel those hips out of the way. Thought we were doing the get-in rhythm early. So Sylvia Vest is going to be sitting there, I assume, with her youngest grandchild, Aiden Vest. So hello to Sylvia and Aiden. You're not going to see me, Aiden. You'll just hear me. 3 balls and a strike to Max Sampson. On deck, Jarrett Humphrey. Power hitting right-handed first baseman, and Luke Sennard apparently wants nothing to do with Max Sampson. The second walk by Sennard, both times have been Sampson, and he moves on down to first base with 1 out. Jarrett Humphrey stepping to the plate. He hit a line drive to third baseman Ty Boyd, who caught it, didn't have it in his glove, but a millisecond, and threw over to first base to double off. Who was that? That was Max Sampson, the man who walked. And there's a swing and a foul ball straight back. Jarrett Humphrey is a brother. I remember what his name is. Starts with a J. Joey Humphrey, who's also on the team. He is not in the lineup today. Jarrett's 6'3", 230-pound senior at Kentucky Wesleyan. Runner is going, and the ball is popped up. It might be playable for Jackson Cawthorn. Luke Sennard coming in, and he's taller than Jackson Cawthorn, so whether Cawthorn wanted to or not, he gave way to 6'8". Yeah. Sennard just basically reached above Jackson Cawthorn to make that play for out number 2. So a pop out to 1 in foul territory. Second out. R.J. Lekowski, who struck out looking to lead off the second. Stepping into the box. There's a line drive into left field. On the first pitch he sees, Holbrook up with it into Hayden Miller. So it puts runners at first and second with 2 out. Third hit of the ball game for the Jockeys. Austin Taylor, third baseman for the Jockeys, steps in. He struck out, swinging in his first at-bat. Swinging a foul ball straight back. Jimmy Edwards is watching and listening as his grandson is up here in the box. Grant Edwards. They just came back from a big vacation, sent 8 bazillion pictures on Facebook. Very photogenic family, the Edwards family. So there's a tapper to shortstop. Hayden Miller charges. Gloves and throws to Harrison Travis for out number 3 here in the 4th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. After 3.5, the Rhythm lead 4-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm lead 4-1. We are back at Drakes Creek Park. Crew Egan back on the hill for the Jockeys. And he will face 1, 2, and 3. Drew Robertson, as you hear his walk-up song. You may not hear it quite as much. We don't have the field mic going today. We got Chris Freeman as our PA man today, and he pushes the volume up here, and I don't want to have to worry about that other knob to turn that down, as we have Drew Robertson leading off. He's been on base both plate appearances, double and a walk, and has scored both times. Lefty on lefty matchup. Egan's curveball in there for a called strike. So Drew Robertson over the last 3 years has probably not had anywhere near the at-bats. Definitely hasn't had them seeing left-handed pitching. So first time, and he will lay down a bunt, drag it down to first base, but it will go foul. He will be down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Drew has Very good athlete, very fast. And he's a left-handed relief pitcher for the Rhythm. Gotten in 4 games. He's thrown 4 innings on the mound. But he also has 29 plate appearances already. 8 hits, scored now 8 runs as he fouls that pitch off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Drew Robertson goes to Catawba, played at Catawba last year. We'll go back, and located in Salisbury, North Carolina. Went to Freed Hardman first year out of high school. As that pitch will hit him softly on the back right shoulder. As we have a light that has completely gone out there, it's back on. As Drew Robertson does his hard 90 a la Henry the Eagle Jackson down to first base. So a hit batter puts a runner at first base with nobody out. And Tyler Frank stepping to the plate. 2 for 2, single and a double. Looking for a triple now. He is halfway to the cycle. And off goes Robertson. The pitch is called a ball to throw down to second base. And that will retire Robertson on a caught stealing. 2-6. So 1 ball on the batter and nobody on base. Robertson might have had a little bit of a slow start there with the left-hander. Again, not having played the field for very often in the last 3 years, as he's been a relief pitcher down in Freed Hardman. I think he got a couple starts, but pitched all in relief, I believe, at Catawba this past year. Tyler Franks, 1 ball, 1 strike count, facing the left-hander Egan. And the pitch, slow breaking pitch, gets across for strike 2. So Egan has been able to throw to 2 left-handed batters here after facing McCarthy, his first batter, and then 2 right-handers. Has now gone 2 balls, 2 strikes. Actually, it was 3 right-handers, Holbrook, Boyd, and Culpepper, batting from the right side. So this is the 6th batter that Egan has faced. Slow breaking pitch, swung on and missed by Franks. He goes down swinging. Third strikeout for Egan, 2nd out of the inning. Harrison Travis stepping to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 1st inning, and then drove in a run with a sacrifice fly in the 2nd. Harrison Travis from Carson Newman University, hometown Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. 2nd-year player with the Full Count Rhythm. A fan favorite as he waves at a pitch outside. Once again, good thing he didn't hit that one. Probably would have been a nubber down to first base. And Harrison's not looking for a nubber. He's looking for a line drive and a gap. He hits a ball high to left field, but over is Sampson, and he will make the grab for out number 3. That was high. I didn't even see it hit. I just had to look for players running. So we'll keep it right here. I want to tell you about what's coming up on July 5th. The First Responders Night and the Jersey Auction on Tuesday night, July 5th. All EMS, fire, and police will get in free in the Full Count Rhythm game against Hoptown. Game time 7:05 here at Drakes Creek Park. Chick-fil-A will be offering complimentary meals for all first responders. That'll be Chick-fil-A of Rivergate, Todd Hunley and Linda Hunley. Very generous folks over there at Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. And there will be a jersey auction, a commemorative jersey that will be worn, I believe, tomorrow night as well as Tuesday night. Will be auctioned off on Tuesday. Bidding will end at the bottom of the 7th And the winners will be announced at the top of the 9th inning. All proceeds from the auction will go to Tunnel to Towers Foundation in honor of Hendersonville police officer Spencer Bristol, who was killed in the line of duty. His father, Reserve Officer Dan Bristol, will throw out the first pitch in his son's honor. So please come out to Drakes Creek Park on Tuesday and make a high bid for these beautiful jerseys. They're white with blue sleeves, white stars on there, and rhythm across the front in blue and red. I guess a little bit of white there as well, but very pretty looking jerseys. The first jersey auction that the Rhythm had was the Mission Night jersey auction, and that night raised $5,000 for mission trips for Full Count Ministries. We're hoping to have 2,000 people in attendance. That's what Craig Sinnard is wanting, and so that would be awesome to have 2,000 folks here at Drakes Creek Park. Luke Sinnard, first pitch into Jonah Wickman, high for ball one. So I hope to see you at the ballpark. You can come tomorrow, 7:05 game, or 4:05, 4 o'clock game, 7:05 on Tuesday. Sinnard goes 2 balls and no strikes to the shortstop. Hitting from the left side. Now 3 balls, no strikes. Fireworks show tomorrow here at Drakes Creek Park. Starts at dusk, I believe, or maybe 9 o'clock. Maybe it'll be later than that. 3-0 pitch gets in there for called strike one. Jonah Wickman flew out to Cooper Holbrook in the second inning as Wickman walks. Third walk by Sinnard. Sinnard came into the game with 22 innings and only given up 3 walks and has walked 3 tonight. Our bat boy tonight, Ty Elston, is Sinnard finding it difficult to find that strike zone. Caden Elliott, the DH, in to the box, hitting from the right side. Wickman down at first base with nobody out. Breaking pitch, swung on and missed. Ty Elston is our first-time bat boy tonight. Haven't seen him run out there yet. I'm sure he has. Throw over to first base, dug out by Harrison Travis. Not in time, Zach Williams. Not in time. Pitch gets in there on the outside corner, called strike 2. Inning number 5 for the Cadillac. Luke Sinnard having a little bump in the road as he walks the first batter and gets a swinging strike 3 on Caden Elliott. Devastating breaking pitch there. Third strikeout for Sinnard. That'll bring up the catcher, David Byrne, who flew out to right field for the second out in the third inning. Pitch into dirt, blocked by Cothran. Sinnard from the stretch. Good lead down there. The pitch goes low. 2 balls and a strike. Luke just doesn't look as comfortable out there on the mound right now as he did earlier in the game. Another pitch goes high and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. David Byrne playing in game number 12 has 2 hits and 18 at-bats coming in. He will take a stroll down to first base. Second walk of the inning, 4th walk of the game. Put runners at first and second with 1 out. And the top of the order back up to the plate, and we'll have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit by Ross Spurgeon. He'll go out, chat with Luke Sennard. Not sure if he actually sees anything going on, if he's just trying to get him a little bit of a break. But Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a title sponsor for the Full Count Rhythm, and we could not do this season without the Rhythm dealership, hometown dealer, Home Run Deals. Thank you to Ryan Duncan and the Rhythm team. Feel the rhythm, love the ride. Attendance has just been announced, 328 for the night. This is the first pitch. Gets in there for a called strike. So, Zach Williams, you can mark that down for a mound visit, called strike. I don't know what your totals are, but you're keeping it in your head, so I don't know how accurate those are. I'm writing them down, Ken. I mean, so we know they're accurate, right? If I write them down. Breaking pitch hit out to right field. Drew Robertson goes back. Runner on second will tag. Robertson makes the catch, throws in, hits the cutoff man. And Wickman will move up to third base. And that will put runners at the corners or runners on the edge. Our edge is brought to you by Edge Appraisal. Do residential appraisals. Give old Travis Smith a call at 615, whatever his number is. What's his number over there, Grant? You know his number? It's in this book. I'll look it up in this book. There's a ground ball back to Sennard. He will snag that one and underhand toss to Harrison Travis as Carson Bowles hit the first pitch that he saw from Sennard in that at-bat, and he's retired 2 times in a row. So a 1-3 will end the inning for the Jockeys. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. 4-1 Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give them a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Drake Street Park with my lovely assistant, my intern, my lovely wife, Susan, at the controls of the computer, doing a fine job. I'm telling you, I'm not even worried about it anymore. Not even worried about it. Next, we'll have you talking to the people who are chatting in. We got Francis Pryor checking in. So far, so good. Bubba Perry was checking in. David Franks over there on YouTube. Don't get a lot of folks on YouTube. Kay Hilliard, Cooper Holbrook's grandma in Lake Murray, South Carolina. Good to have you all here. All the scoring in the first 2 innings. The Jockeys scored first, but the Rhythm took the lead in the bottom of the first and added to it in the bottom of the second. Lead 4-1. Jackson Cawthorn, Hayden Miller, and Kevin McCarthy will face Crew Egan here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Seems like we have all of our left-handed hitters in the ball game. Swinging a drive out to left field. Max Sampson makes another play out there in left field. That's 2 in a row. And the second time that Jackson Cawthorn has sent one out his way. And that will bring up Hayden Miller, a right-handed hitting shortstop. Singled and scored in the 1st inning and hit into a fielder's choice to end the 2nd. Egan doing a nice job after coming in relief of Jack Purdue. That off-speed pitch in the dirt, or turf, as it is here at Hendersonville. Infield and the warning track areas in front of the dugouts are all artificial turf. The outfield is grass. There's a ground ball to short. Wickman up with it on the backhand throw to first base. Gets by Humphrey. And that will be an error on Wickman. The throw was just a little high into the infield side of Humphrey. Tried to keep his foot on the base, but couldn't do both. Make the catch.
Now batting the second baseman, number 9, Kevin McCarthy.
And keep that foot on. So Hayden Miller is aboard. First error of the ball game for either team. That is the 46th error of the year for the Rhythm, as the runner just takes off, and he will get into second base, but not sure what was called. I didn't see a call made. Well, I didn't see any call made by an umpire. Hayden Miller still standing at second base. He just took off. Egan would look to me like his foot was still on the rubber. I don't know if he balked before he stepped off, but then he stepped off and threw to second base. Carson Bowles applied a tag, but Miller may have even got in under the tag, but I never saw Patrick Jeter ever make a call. So we don't know. We might need to text Carmen and see. You're going to, okay, we're going to go with a stolen base unless told otherwise, but I never saw a call made that he was safe. So that's what makes me think it could have been a balk. But I never saw this. I never saw hands up in the air in a balk. So no pitch to McCarthy until right there, and a breaking pitch outside. Ball 1. So a runner at second base. We will say a stolen base for now. So an error on Wickman at short on the throw, and then a surprise steal from Hayden Miller as he took off before the pitch was even thrown. Kevin Murphy hits a ground ball to second, bowls up with it. He'll throw over to first base, and on the play, Miller move over to third base now with 2 outs. Cooper Holbrook stepping to the plate, 1 for 2 on the night. Playing left field, struck out his last plate appearance. Okay, but it's been told it was called a balk. Holbrook looks at a pitch high and away, ball 1. So Miller moved to second on the balk as Holbrook swings and misses. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Ty Boyd on deck in the bottom of the 5th inning. Rhythm trying to move to 18-8, and now Miller is trying to steal home, and he is tagged out. That will be a 1-2. I'm not sure. I wasn't seeing. I guess I was looking down. I don't know what was happening there. Well, we got a conference now with the umpires, and I'm not sure what the argument is here, but I wonder if it's not also another could he have balked? Did he step off to throw it home? So I'll have to say I did not see what was happening, but they're getting together I can't believe they're going to change anything here, but I'm assuming it's going to be a caught stealing of home with Cooper Holbrook at the plate. But Hayden Miller, two kind of unusual plays here. Is he is he's running rampant on these bases without pitches being thrown. So he's stealing bases without the pitcher even trying to throw, and they're going to say he scored home plate as he will tap it. So what will that do for you there, Suze? All right, so you'll put us back in the bottom of the fifth. You'll figure it. You'll give us a run, and there'll still be 2 outs. So the score is now 5-1, so I guess that's a stolen base of home. Unless, again, hey, you might check your source again to make sure, Grant, to see if that was a balk. If it could be a balk again, but regardless, there's another score, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike, and Max Sampson will retrieve his glove and head back out to left field as he was in the dugout after what he believed was the end of that half inning. As soon as we back up where we should be, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, no runners on, 5-1. Look at you. You can teach this class now, can't you? Oh, that's funny. She's churning, folks. Those little feet are just paddling as quick as they can underneath the water. That breaking pitch just slipped out of Egan's hand. Count goes 2 balls and 1 strike to Cooper Holbrook. Swing and a miss. So 1 run in, a very unusual unearned run. So regardless, it's an unearned run because he got on an error. It's just a question of how did he actually score, as Cooper Holbrook will swing and miss for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Suze, that will actually end the inning. I don't think there'll be any controversy on that particular play. 4th strikeout by Egan. So 1 run, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left on base. The Rhythm add to their lead, 5-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Crazy half inning here at Drake's Creek in the bottom of the 5th as Hayden Miller reached first base on an errant throw by Jonah Wickman at shortstop. He took off towards second base as Egan, the pitcher, was still standing on the mound, and apparently as he tried to get off the rubber or whatever, he must have made a move, and a balk was called. It moved Miller to second. Miller moved to third on a ground out, but then tried to steal home and was originally called out. But home plate umpire and the base umpires got together and ended up calling another balk. So that run scored. Luke Sinnard delivers the first pitch to 3-hole hitter Max Sampson, who tried to lay down a bunt, fouls that off over the third base dugout right near the Framework Athletics hospitality tent that is hopping right now, as there's still some food down there by Meat Sweats. Meat Sweats, a great sponsor for Full Count Rhythm. They have very, very good brisket and barbecue. Now, Brooke Jaggers likes their, what do they call that, corn casserole? Is it just corn casserole? Says it's got some cream cheese or something in there that hits her taste buds just like us. We got the light that went out again. And while the pitch is going on, 2 balls and a strike to Max Sampson. Sennard having a little bit of control issues tonight as he goes 3 balls and a strike. How many pitches did you say he started? He has 69 pitches here in the 6th inning, which actually is a very good pitch total. And Sampson does not agree with that call, and it count goes to full count. We'll call this a Meat Sweats full count. Thank you to Martin over there at Meat Sweats. Sennard goes ball 4 to Sampson. Third time he's walked Sampson, and it is the 5th walk of the ball game. So Sennard, who came in 22 innings, only walking 3 batters, has walked 5 batters here in 5+ innings. You don't want to walk anybody in front of this young man. He is, I believe he's tied for 2nd in the league in the Ohio Valley League with home runs, has 7 on the season. That pitch goes down in the turf, blocked by Jackson Cawthron. Sampson cannot advance. I believe that was home run number 7 that Humphrey hit in the grand slam as the runner goes. Pitch is high, and the throw will be late at second base. A stolen base by Sampson. Count goes 2 balls, no strikes. And I'm going to guess that there's action in the bullpen, and if Sennard does not retire this batter, that his night might be over. Runner now at second base, 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Swing and a miss. On deck, R.J. Lekowski, the right fielder. Sennard comes set. Sampson leads off. Pitch goes high. Jared Humphrey is from Logansport, Indiana. Played in 42 games last year for Kentucky Wesleyan. Hit .258 and hit 12 home runs, 29 RBIs. Swing and a high fly ball to left field. Should be playable for Cooper Holbrook. He comes in, makes the one-handed grab for out number 1.
Now batting the right fielder, number 30, R.J. Lekowski.
R.J. Lekowski is stepping to the plate, 1 for 2. He singled to left field in his last at-bat. 6 foot, 195-pound freshman from Long Island University. Christopher Hund, another infielder, is also from Long Island. Swing and a miss. Top of the 6th, the Jockeys have 1 run on 3 hits. They have 1 error. Rhythm 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Sennard misses low and inside with that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lekowski. Thank you all again for joining us tonight. Beautiful night now. Cooling off. Check swing. Called a ball. Luke Sennard wants somebody to check. They check down with the umpire, Billy Huffstetler, who's down by second base, and he says no, he did not swing, so the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul tip into Cawthron's mitt. Larry Gore watching. I understand Larry's on vacation somewhere. Is that why Riley's not up here running the clock? We now have our pinch hitter, Grant Edwards, up here running the scoreboard. Levi Perel's Mimi watching from Winston-Salem. And so I didn't see the umpire call raise his hands, but it must have been really fast. So no pitch on there, so the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Likowski. Swing and a miss, and down he goes for out number 2. 4th strikeout for Sennard. Trying to stay in this game and get through 6. Austin Taylor stepping to the plate, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Oh, they're not on vacation. They're in Smyrna working. Okay. I thought somebody said y'all were on vacation. You had gone to Hawaii or something. Smyrna, is that in Georgia? Breaking pitch by Sennard, gets on that outside corner. Strike 1 to Taylor. Austin Taylor attends Transylvania University. Anybody know where Transylvania University is? In Lexington, Kentucky. His hometown is Louisville, Kentucky. But does he root for the Cardinals or does he root for the... No, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Or does he root for the Wildcats? Probably not the Wildcats. No balls, 2 strikes to Austin Taylor. Just missed outside as the right side of the infield started walking toward the dugout. I can't see the third baseman from my vantage point. I got a big post in my way. Andrew Robertson said he could hear that beep go off. Occasionally we have a beeper that goes off. Cawthorn makes a nice stop on that pitch in the turf. So we got a mechanical device up here that's a health care device that goes off from time to time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, but only 1 runner on, and the Rhythm would like to keep it that way. As Sampson hops off a second, and he will now look at a full count, a Meat Sweats full count. I don't know the address where Meat Sweats is, but they're over there in that strip center over by the old Sears outlet, the old Walmart, by Bonita Parkway. Go by and see him and get some briskets. That ball is fouled straight back behind us. Our second full count, first pitch foul ball. 2 for 2 on the night. Still hovering around the 39% mark, although 4 for 7 yesterday. But a couple more 4 for 7s and we'll be right back up there in the 40s. Sennard steps off. I don't know. I didn't see Andrew Robertson. Are you here at the ball game or are you just out watching and listening? As that ball is fouled off close to the light tower, but no injury to any lights. Larry says, wish we were in Hawaii. They're heading to Orange Beach in Alabama on the 13th. That's for travel team baseball, though. That one came high and tight. But I believe it's a walk, not a hit by a pitch, and that's the 6th walk. And I think Coach Carmer probably see if he'll allow Sennard to see if he can wiggle out of this 2 out, 2 on situation. Give him 1 more batter as runners now at first and second. Jonah Wickman stepping to the plate, fly out and a walk, hitting from that left side. He swings and misses the first pitch he sees. Jonah Wickman, a switch hitting infielder from Columbus, Indiana. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Wick been playing in his 23rd game of the year. 21 hits, 4 doubles, 12 RBIs on the season. He's only walked 4 times. Now he's walked 5. Struck out 24 times on the season. That breaking pitch gets in there on the inside corner, called strike 2. Sinnard trying to get out of the 6th inning without any damage. 5-1 the Rhythm lead here in the top of the 6th. Runners go, and there's a ground ball on 1 hop, fielded by McCarthy over to Travis for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. Rhythm going to the bottom of the 6th, looking to put some runs on the board. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Drake Street Park with the I guess the B team. We got some of the we got Ken Stegall and I are here night after night after night, but we got Grant Edwards sitting in for all the people who have been sitting in for Micah Smithson, who's on mission this week with his brother Jonah and his dad John, and a number of folks down there on that third mission. It's an all-star weekend or week down there, Grant, wouldn't you say? I mean, the best playing, but you got Logan. Well, it's a good past year. I mean, they're state champs, right? Good past year, state champs, isn't that what you say? Logan, Harold, you got the Jones twins, Tyler and Tanner Jones, I saw down there, along with Evan Jones, but he wants to go back again. Is that right? So Tyler Sills is now a number 1 recruiter for Full Count missions, probably right along with Henry the Eagle Jackson. Who else is down there? Eric Alexander, everybody's favorite. Eric Alexander is down there. Brandon Jaggers. I know I'm missing somebody that I shouldn't be missing. But they'll be back. They'll be traveling tomorrow, heading back home. Of course, the executive director of Full Count Ministries, Jacob Oldham. You think they're maybe watching now, right before they have the share service, don't they, at the Best Western? So if you guys are watching, thinking about you, and glad you're heading home, but know you had a great trip as Ty Boyd steps in. Will face Crew Egan back out for his 5th or 4th inning of work in relief of Jack Purdue, who started this game for the Jockeys. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike to Ty Boyd, who's 1 for 2 in this contest. Ty playing third base tonight from Alcoa, Tennessee. Fastball misses high and away. So hello to Jamie Van Treek, who is listening and watching. Phyllis Brooks, Penny Simmons, Francis Pryor. Pitch in there called strike 2. I got 2 balls, 2 strikes on mine. Is that? And Papa Mamo for Harrison Travis. Always with us, night after night. Pitch fouled off to the right side. Boyd stays in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Addison Culpepper. And the play-by-play voice for the home ball games, Zach Williams. I'm not sure if he's still listening or watching. He's probably had to tuck inside a closet so that his wife didn't see that he was online. And that count goes full. A Meat Sweats full count. Thanks to Martin over at Meat Sweats. They provided the food for the meet and greet way back at the end of May, and also here for the family weekend. And that pitch is fouled off to the right side. First full count, first pitch foul ball for the Rhythm. Zach Williams is on vacation for the first time in 5 years. He said he and his lovely wife Maggie have gone down to Florida for a week. So he is missed here, but that's a deep drive to left field. Sampson puts his hand out like he wants to stay away from the fence. That will stay in the yard for the first out. Fly out to Max Sampson, who's been busy today for the Jockeys. See if we can count those real quick. That's 5 putouts in left field for Max Sampson. Addison Culpepper stepping to the plate. He is 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. Egan's first offering misses outside. Addison Culpepper will be heading down to Nicaragua for the 4th week of mission, which will be in a week. That will start July 10th to July 17th. Grant Edwards, you're on that trip? All right. Jackson Benjamin and Nick James from the Rhythm are also going. Who else that you know of? Tanner Sandell. That's solid right there. Tanner Sandell's solid. 2 balls and 1 strike. Who else? Todd Neal, the Todd father. Three balls and a strike. Who else did you say? Oh, some more newbies. Go down there and get to see the clown show that is David Zeladon, Hida Rubio, and Alex Montiel and Wilmer Lopez, as Addison Culpepper will take the free trip down to first base on a walk. Riley Gore going on that trip. It's the first walk of the game by Crew Egan. And he will face Drew Robertson, who he hit with a very soft breaking pitch on an 0-2 count in the 4th inning. The only time Drew has been on base that he hasn't scored. Doubled and scored in the 1st inning, walked and scored in the 2nd inning. So he looks at the breaking pitch that goes outside, no balls, or one ball, no strike. A runner goes, a pitch called a strike, throw down to second base, and they will say safe. He started to make the call for out and then looked again. That's not really sure why, but stolen base for the Energizer Bunny, Addison Culpepper. Young man loves to run. Sophomore headed back to VMI, the Virginia Military Institute in Lexington, Virginia. He and teammate Jack Don't Call Me Armstrong Thompson, teammates at VMI. Jack Thompson, a right-handed relief pitcher, done a great job for the Rhythm thus far. Breaking pitch swung on and lifted down the left field line. It will get to the Rhythm bullpen and drop safely in foul territory. Addison Culpepper just stole his 4th bag in 4 attempts, playing in his 12th game. He's now walked 7 times on the season. Robertson looking for his second hit of the ball game. That was his first extra base hit of the year. And Lake just came back on. He just rips one to center field right there. Back goes Goda, makes the catch, and on the play, Culpepper moves up to third base. So a deep fly as Drew Robertson has brought out the big fly stick today. Must be swinging the big boy lumber, but 2 outs and a runner at third base. We're going to see another attempted steal of home here, Ken. You be watching him, okay? I can't see him down there. Tyler Frank steps to the plate. He has an RBI single in the first and a double. Called strike one from Egan. Pitch in the turf. Frank 6'4", 215-pound sophomore from Dublin, Georgia. I met his mother and his, I think, Poppy and BB, and that ball is hit just not far enough as a second baseman. Carson Bowles will get over there to catch that on the fly for the third out. So a soft line drive retires Franks here in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're through 2/3 of the ball game. 5-1, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hill Brothers call to the bullpen, says, come on down, Brock Culpepper from Carson Newman University. A right-hander from right here in Middle Tennessee, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. They find his particulars here. I met some of his family members as well. Pup Pup and Mum Mum from Jackson, Tennessee were up. Gigi and Mimi are grandparents in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He is the son of Eric and Amber Culpepper, who I also met, along with his younger sister Bailey. Not sure, maybe I didn't meet her. She may have been somewhere else, but he, high school graduate from Middle Tennessee Christian School, 6'1", 185-pound redshirt freshman. He is no relation to Addison Culpepper, but Brock is on for his 6th appearance of the year. He is 0-1 on the season, 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts. Looking to improve his ERA, and he will have to improve it against a pinch hitter for, let's see, we got a new batter. We have to figure out who he is. We'll have to see when he turns around. He is hitting for Caden Elliott, the designated hitter. So well, somebody's going to have an eyeball on the back of his jersey when he. You got binoculars down there at all, Grant? Pitches the ball. And another ball. Number 18. Let's see who that is here. Pinch hitter is Christopher Hund from Long Island University. Swing and a miss on the 2-0 pitch. Lund got into the game up in Louisville. I believe he went 1 for 2, but I'll check. Hund, I think, yes. Christopher Hund, H-U-N-D is who I have. And he will take a stroll as Brock Culpepper has walked the first batter. Walk.
The pinch hitter was number 18, Christopher Hund, now batting. The catcher, number 4, David Byrne.
Different. This is number 20 coming to the plate now.
Pinch hitter, number 20, Matt Lekowski.
Max Lekowski coming to the plate as a pinch hitter. So looks like there's a bunt laid down. Culpepper will take a seat, throw high to the first base, but a sacrifice bunt is successful for the pinch hitter. We are scrambling up here with new batters. Should be the leadoff batter, number 6, Colin Goda, and it is finally. Colin Goda is 1 for 3. So 1 out and a runner at second base. They got similar names. Breaking pitch by Culpepper misses. Low and outside. So the pinch hitter that laid down the sac bunt is Max Latkowski, or Latkowski, that's what it is. It's L-A-T-K-O-V-S-K-I. Fastball misses down low. 2 balls and a strike. Kind of an unusual call if, in fact, they did call a sacrifice bunt there being down by 4 runs. So there's a chance that Latkowski was trying to bunt for a base hit. Strike called to Goda. Goda leads the OVL in stolen bases. But it's hard to steal first base. Two 1 pitch coming from Culpepper. He looks back at Hund and delivers ball 3. Fireworks going off early over here. Must be practicing. Culpepper taking his time as he delivers ball 4. Second walk of the inning. The 8th walk of the ball game by Rhythm pitchers. And we will have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit. Ross Spurgeon will come out, chat with the young right-hander who has struggled with the strike zone thus far. This is his 5th appearance of the year. He's got himself a bit of hot water as one of the top hitters in the Ohio Valley League steps to the plate. Carson Bowles.
Now batting to second baseman number 2, Carson Bowles.
Carson Bowles in this is 24th game. He's played in every game for Louisville. Has scored in a run a game, 23 runs, has 32 hits. Not especially a power hitter, only has 4 doubles on the season, so that's 28 singles. He actually now 29 as he singled in the first inning, fouls that first pitch off to the right side. Culpepper gets on top. Runners at first and second One out on the sack bunt. On deck, Max Sampson. Game has come to a pretty slow skid here as everything has just seems to come to a screeching halt here. Not a lot of hits going on, but a lot of walks. Rhythm bullpen is active. Breaking pitch missed somewhere. Must have been inside. Or maybe high, I'm not sure. But Carson Bowles, not the tallest guy on the lineup. 5'11", 165. I wonder maybe if it's not, he's not really 5'11". That pitch in the dirt. As Culpepper now in danger of walking the third batter of the inning. That sack bunt was on the very first pitch that Lekowski saw. Otherwise, he might have seen some more pitches. Culpepper from the stretch on the 3-1. And time is called before that 3-1 is delivered. 5-1 Rhythm lead. Looked like it was going to be a slugfest for the Rhythm at first, but Crew Egan came in and has shut the door. Brock Culpepper is opening the door up. That is the third walk of the inning. And that will be all for Brock Culpepper as Josh Carman will come out of the dugout for a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. But before that, we will take a break and come back and tell you who the new pitcher is. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Carson Howard from the University of North Alabama coming out of the bullpen in relief of Brock Culpepper here in the seventh inning. Carson Howard, 5'11", 180 pounds, sophomore from Pike Road, Alabama, the son of Rick and Trish Howard, the brother of Jackson and the grandson of Papa and Nana from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Rick and Trish are here at the ballpark. I met them before the game. And Carson Howard is staying in the host house of Todd Melinda Neal, along with Jackson Benjamin. Carson Howard will come into a bases loaded, one out situation here in this seventh inning. Howard on for his fourth appearance, has no record, thrown 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, walked 3, struck out 1. Looking for no walks here, and he's looking for a ground ball where his infield can possibly turn a double play. And we have some sort of an issue going on as the 3 umpires came together, and now they're talking to Josh Carman about some sort of a situation. So we will wait and see what transpires. Thankfully, Grant Edwards has the ear of somebody down there. Who you been? Yeah. See, or just call him. Well, they're looking right now about a glove issue. Maybe Carson Howard's glove maybe is a two-tone glove and he can't use it. He's also a utility man, infielder, as Ross Spurgeon, the pitching coach, is looking at and wondering what the problem was. Carson is now waving down to the bullpen asking for somebody to give him a glove. So I hadn't seen this before, but we're seeing all kinds of stuff tonight, aren't we? Yeah. So a long Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Apparently we need to call down to the bullpen for a new glove too. Carson Howard likes his shoes, but apparently he also needs to like his gloves. Hemphill Brothers, driven to be the best. They drive the Rhythm players on all road games, and if you haven't seen that bus, you ought to. Beautiful blue color with the doodat printing on the side. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch to Max Sampson. Misses down low. Almost kind of forgot about this is the middle of an inning and their bases are loaded. Count goes 2 balls and no strikes. There are no empty bases to put Max Sampson. So vamos ritmo, says Alex Montiel. Missionaries, that ball is grounded to third. Runner at third slips. The throw comes home for the force out. I don't know that it would have made a difference about Hund. So a fielder's choice by Sampson as he hits that ball the opposite way, but grounds into a 5-2 force out at home. And Chick-fil-A of Rivergate is showing up here in the 7th inning. And Claire and Kylie is here. We got a regular and a spicy. You can put them right back there for us, girls. Thank you very much. We got another halt in the action. Do we have a pinch runner at first for Sampson, or is he might have no, that's still Sampson. He was stretching his leg. Maybe he pulled something on his way down to first base. All the other runners move up a base, and now 2 outs. Carson Howard trying to pitch out of trouble here in the 7th inning. First pitch to Jarrett Humphrey, who the last time he saw bases loaded against the Rhythm, he sent one over the left center field wall, high and deep. There's foul ball. Count goes no balls, 2 strikes to Humphrey. That Chick-fil-A Rivergate will sometimes get you in trouble. Breaking pitch. Misses high and inside. Thank you, ladies, for the Todd Hundley Christian Chicken. Chicken Man. That ball gets by, squeaks by Cawthron, and a run will score. Wild pitch. Will plate Colin Goda. Score now 5-2, and runners move up to second and third. 1 ball, 2 strikes is what I have. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. So a strikeout, just 1 pitch too late. As 1 run scores, there were no hits in the inning. 2 runners left on base. So after scoring in the first, the Jockeys were held to zeros until the top of the 7th. Rhythm still lead 5-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Louisville Jockeys. A young man that I covered this past spring, left-handed relief pitcher, Danton Reinhardt, number 7 for the Jockeys. He came on and came into the game up at Louisville as well, and on for his 6th appearance, 1 win, 1 loss, 11 1/3 innings, 16 hits, 14 runs, 11 were earned, 9 walks, 11 strikeouts. From Collinwood, Tennessee, he has attended Volunteer State Community College for the last couple years, and up until the beginning of last year, he was rehabbing an injury, and he will face Harrison Travis here in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch was called a strike, and next pitch in the turf for ball 1. Travis is 0 for 2 as a run scored and an RBI on a sacrifice fly. Hemp Hill Brothers been providing buses for 40 years. That ball is popped up. It should get out of play off to the right side, and does. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Danton Reinhardt, 6'3", 190-pound left-handed pitcher from Collinwood, Tennessee, down near the Tennessee-Alabama border. Another pitch fouled off to the right side. Fireworks going off a day early, back behind us. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Rhythm first baseman. We got a new catcher back there, don't we? Because David Byrne, that pitch missed. We got a Hyatt Place full count to Harrison Travis. Grounded to in the hole to shortstop Wickman. Over to first base, and that will retire Harrison Travis. So a no on the full count. First pitch foul ball. As little Ty Elston out there to pick up the ball. And we'll have Jackson Cothran stepping to the plate with 1 out. So Max Lukowski is that who's behind the plate? As that pitch goes behind Cothran. So let's see if number 20 met. Yes, he does show as a catcher. So I assume he went in. At the catching position. Cothran swings and fouls that pitch over past the Framework Athletics hospitality tent. So big thanks to Rhythm supporter Framework Athletics, where the Rhythm players go. Another pitch, Dan Reinhardt throwing behind Jackson Cothran. Just a bit inside. As Carlos Lara comes down from his first base coach's box. He's not as sociable, apparently, as Ross Spurgeon. Ross Spurgeon down there talking to third base umpire Patrick Jeter. Carlos Lara keeping his distance from umpire Billy Huffstetler. Count goes 3 balls and a strike. Swung on, and that will get down in center field for a base hit for Jackson Cothran. Colin Goda gets it back in the infield. 1 out single for Cothran, now 1 for 3 on the day. First base hit since the 3rd inning for the Rhythm. Fourth inning base hit by R.J. Lekowski was the last base hit before Jackson Cothran's. So 1 out and 1 on. Hayden Miller steps to the plate. He will take a hack at the first one and come up empty. Hayden Miller 1 for 3 on the day, has scored 2 runs. He was running rampant around the bases earlier and caused 2 balks. Ended up scoring on the second one. Pitch gets in there for a called strike. The runner goes. The pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. So, according to Zach Williams, Jackson Cothran does not have the choice. He has to come back to first base. He will be escorted if necessary. But looks like he will follow the rules and get back on his own. The 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled back again. Hayden Miller hanging in tough. Dan Reinhardt delivering strikes. Crew Egan went 4 innings, gave up only 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned. Walked 1, struck out 4. Hit 1 batter. Reinhardt on relief here in the 7th inning. Breaking pitch misses inside. The first ball of the at-bat. 5-2 Rhythm lead. Batting here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Got the Crew down in Managua, Nicaragua. The ball is in the dirt, blocked, but keeps it in front. But wild pitch will get Cothran down to second base as Max Lekowski, common spelling of Lekowski, by the way. John Bruce probably could spell that one, the OVL commissioner who's secretly watching. Didn't have to work the fair tonight, apparently, up there in Hoptown. So hello there, Mr. Commissioner. Rob Wheeler here at the ballpark and checking out the broadcast. There's a high pop-up in the infield. Wickman will get out onto the real grass and make the catch for out number 2. Long at bat for Hayden Miller, but he is retired. That will bring up Kevin McCarthy, second baseman for Full Count, who is 1 for 3. He singled and drove in a run in the first inning. Flew out to right, grounded out to second base. Was hit on that right hand, his lead hand, in a play out at Muhlenberg County a few days back and was called a foul ball. He was not happy about it, but that was the quietest protest I've ever seen in my life. As he's actually was pretty close to maybe being tossed. He was actually given a warning by the home plate umpire. And I thought, what, a warning for what? He's reaching down, putting his shin guard back on. That breaking pitch gets in there for called strike 1. I believe he ended up walking anyway in that game. Later was pinch hit for by Henry Jackson, who was then plunked on the rear end. So apparently the Muhlenberg pitchers just wanted to hit that position in the batting order. he was in fact walked. He was hitting fourth in that ball game back on Monday, the 27th. Pitch gets right on the corner. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, a runner at second base. Danton Reinhardt on the mound for the Jockeys. He gets the sign, comes set, and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Must have hit the corner at the knees. Again, McCarthy not too happy. Must have said a little something as he walked off, but nothing too egregious apparently. But that will be the 3rd out of the 7th inning. First strikeout for Reinhardt. Rhythm still lead 5-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Tim Reese back at Drakes Creek Park, field number 3 here at the Hendersonville City Park, where the Rhythm have the 5-2 lead. And we have another Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Caleb Marks from Trevecca Nazarene University on the mound. Caleb Marks, 6'1", 180-pound sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, pitching to former high school teammate Jackson Cothran behind the plate. I think they were both Siegel High School grads in 2021. Caleb is the son of Nick and Cindy Marks, has an older brother, Tad, the grandson of GP and Ma T, grandparents in Lebanon, Tennessee, and Peepaw in Dixon, Tennessee, and Papa in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. There's a story about Papa, I'm sure, because that's a grandma's name. Well, Ethan Huddleston is a former player of mine for the Full Count Fall League, and he's got a Meemaw for a grandpa. So all kinds of different names, as we have a ZZ sitting up here running the scoreboard for the Full Count Rhythm. So Caleb Marks on in relief here in the 8th inning. Should be facing R.J. Lakowski, their right fielder. First pitch dug out by Cothran, and that is number 30 up at the plate, who is 1 for 3 on the night, struck out twice and singled to left. He was that last base hit until Jackson Cothran just drove one into center field. Marks had not pitched. I think his first action was at Bowling Green Hot Rod Stadium in the game against Hoptown. He had been injured and he was rehabbing. That fastball gets in there for a called strike. He was one of the top pitchers for Trevecca in the latter part of their season as a true freshman. Not sure what body part that he injured, but he's looked pretty good in his couple of appearances so far this year. 2 appearances, 2 innings, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, zeros across the board otherwise. In danger of walking, and that pitch just missed. So there's his first walk of the season, keeping it consistent with the other pitchers. How many walks do the Rhythm pitchers have now. That is 9. That was the 10th walk of the night for Rhythm pitchers. Carson Howard came into a bases loaded situation. Went 2/3 of an inning. Did strike out a batter. That Taylor shortens up on the bat. Howard did not give up any hits, but a wild pitch did bring home a run. And that run charged to Brock Culpepper, who threw 1/3 of an inning, no hits. Gave up that one run. Walked 3. So if you can only give up one run walking 3 batters, you ought to feel pretty fortunate. Count goes 2-0 to Austin Taylor. Now 2-1. Taylor 0 for 2. He's walked once. Struck out once. On deck, Jonah Wickman, the shortstop. Fastball misses high. 3 balls and a strike. And all the coaches are saying, let's throw some strikes here, fellas. Make him hit to get on. There's a pitch on the outside corner as Taylor was starting his stroll down to first base, and that will bring us to a Hyatt Place full count. Stay where the Rhythm family members are staying. And apparently there's a whole lot of other families of younger baseball players playing around here. And that ball is swung on and fouled off. The 3 for 3 for the Jockeys tonight, 1 for 2 for the Rhythm. So 4 for 5 on the night of full count, first pitch, foul balls. You can use the reservation code FCRB to get a full count discount at the Hyatt Place as Taylor swings and misses for the first out here in the 8th inning. So a walk and a strikeout, and Jonah Wickman, switch hitting shortstop, steps to the plate. As all pitchers tonight for the Rhythm have been from the right side, he's been batting from that left side all night long. Runner takes off, stops, and pitch called a strike, throw down, not in time. That was another weird play. R.J. Lekowski started to go. Marks had not gone to the plate, and Lekowski stopped. And then Marks delivered to the plate. Lekowski started back up and was in there before the throw from Cawthorn reached the base. So 1 strike on Wickman, and a runner now at second base. Yeah, 1 swung on and missed. On deck should be Christopher Hund, who came in to pinch hit for Caden Elliott in the 7th inning. And that sure looks like a number 18 on the back of their jersey. Some teams have the number on the front of their jersey, and I believe the Jockeys do, but can't always see that, especially at the plate. Swing and a miss. Marks sets Wickman down, swinging, 2nd strikeout. So Caleb Marks starting to get on the mark here in the strike zone. And Christopher Hund, who walked and then was thrown out trying to steal. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch by Hund from Long Island University. See the Lekowski, who's from Long Island University, from Austin, Texas. And Hund is from Woodbridge, Virginia. Right between Quantico and Washington, D.C. on I-95. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hund. 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. They don't seem to be able to catch up with that fastball, especially when it's up in the zone. Mark's bringing the heat. He doesn't look it, but I tell you, he's probably throwing in the upper 80s there as he falls off the mound and strikes out the side after giving up the first walk. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th, 5-2, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Tim Race back at Drakes Creek Park. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Danton Reinhardt back on the mound for the Jockeys. He will face 7, 8, and 9 for the Rhythm. Scheduled is Cooper Holbrook, Ty Boyd, and Addison Culpepper. The Rhythm are back home here tomorrow night to face the currently first place Franklin Duelers, who I forgot who. I think they may be playing Hoptown tonight. So there's a chance with a Rhythm win and a Duelers loss that the Rhythm would take sole possession of first place. Let's see if I got Duelers playing the Hoppers there tonight. So Cooper Holbrook steps in against the left-handed throwing Danton Reinhardt. First pitch misses, ball 1. Holbrook 1 for 3 on the night. Strike called. Cooper Holbrook's father is the head coach at the College of Charleston. He is in attendance tonight, and he's actually getting to watch Hayden Miller, who's at shortstop, who will be attending the College of Charleston. Cooper Holbrook is on his way to Vanderbilt University. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. So tomorrow night's game is at, actually tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock, and that ball is driven out to left field, and in comes Max Sampson, and almost like he didn't see it at first, but he comes in and makes the grab. And actually that is Jarrett Humphrey out in left field. So we've had a change. That may be Max Sampson is playing first base now. So number 34 is in left field. I believe that might be Max Sampson, who may have injured himself earlier. So it may have just been a swap of left fielders and first baseman. So the best scorekeeper in the OVL will make a note of that. First pitch to Ty Boyd. Misses high and away. It takes a village, right, Ken? when they don't tell you who's changing positions. 2 balls, no strikes to the Rhythm third baseman, who is 1 for 3 on the night. Single, a strikeout, and a flyout. Swing and a miss. Off day on Monday for the Rhythm, as they will have 2 off days this upcoming week. Another swing and a miss Monday and Friday. After that, no more off days till the playoffs start. Franklin Dueller's coming here tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and on Tuesday, of course, that is First Responders Night. Hoptown Hoppers come in for a game at 7:05. We have a full count brought to you by the First Responders Night on Tuesday night. All EMS, fire, and police get in for free. Please tell all the first responders that you know to come and be celebrated as Ty Boyd strikes out swinging. For out number 2 here in the 8th inning. Second strikeout for Reinhardt. Addison Culpepper stepping to the plate. Fellow Ohioan from just up the road from my hometown of Cincinnati. He's from Beaver Creek, just outside of Dayton. And he starts to lay down a bunt, pulls the bat back, and now they'll check at first base. He says no, he did not go. I thought maybe he had fouled it as the ball got away from catcher Max Letkowski. But not countable. It's called a ball, and that pitch is called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Culpepper. We've had a lot going on here. A lot of communication between umpires and texts from scoreboard operators to head coach. And yeah. That pitch apparently whispered at the outside corner. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. And out number 3 as the Rhythm go down 1-2-3 here in the 8th. We're going to the 9th with a 3-run lead, folks. Let's see if the Rhythm can hang on. They're leading 5-2. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And we're going to the 9th, and that means Will Pryor on for the save. A Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Young man from Whitwell, Tennessee, is on for his 8th appearance of the year. 1-0 with 1 save, 9 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. They were earned, 2 walks, 14 strikeouts. That's a 14 strikeouts per 9 innings and a 2.0 ERA with his entire family here in attendance. His parents, Chris and Christy, sisters Emma, Ella, and Avery. Grandson of Pop and Gran in Whitwell and Nana in Dalton, Georgia. And this young man can bring it. First pitch into Max Letkowski is swinging, strike 1. Count goes 1-1. And let me tell you, this young man likes to work quick. You can't look down at your paper and expect not to miss a pitch or two. Swing and a miss, and down goes Letkowski for out number 1. First out by the strikeout. And we'll bring to the plate Colin Goda, who is 1 for 3 on the night, scored both runs for the Jockeys. Doubled in the first inning, scored on a wild pitch. Scored on a wild pitch again in the 7th as Will Pryor is getting the ball and chucking. Strike 1 to Goda as the batters now realize what's happening. They're going to try to take their time. Fastball in there for called strike 2. I think Will Pryor's got some dinner reservations just down the road. Maybe at the Myers front porch. I'm not sure if they're said called strike 3 on the outside corner. That one looked like, I don't know. I might have been upset about that one. Too close to take, though, with 2 strikes. So 2 outs by strikeout by Will Pryor, looking to get his 2nd save of the year. First pitch to Bowles, misses high. Is that just the 2nd ball of the inning, I believe? Just graduated from high school in Marion County. Get the ball, throw the ball. There's a ground ball. This could do it. Over to McCarthy, on to Travis. And Will Pryor has saved this one for the Rhythm as he sets down 1, 2, 3 the Louisville Jockeys. So the 2 games that the Rhythm will play against Louisville, they're 2-0 on the season against the North Jockeys, 5-2. So down here at the bottom, there is a little thing that's called a final. We'll go final on this game, 5-2. And we will be right back with some summaries after this short break. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Back in Hendersonville, Tennessee, where the Full Count Rhythm have defeated the Louisville Jockeys 5-2 here at Drakes Creek, and they move to 18-8 on the season. The Louisville Jockeys fall to 6-18. Luke Senard gets the win, moves to 4-0 on the season. Jack Purdue takes the loss, falls to 0-1, and the save will go to Will Pryor, and that will be his 2nd save of the year. A game that took 2 hours and 37 minutes here at Drakes Creek. The first game of the family weekend as the players will meet out there in left field for a little bit, and then they will get to enjoy a win with their moms, their dads, their grannies, their grandpas, their mimis, all the folks who've come in for this 4th of July weekend. What a great start to this weekend, and win number 6 in a row for the Rhythm. The Jockeys will fall for the 5th straight time. And let's see if there's any scores. Are any scores that you see? Paducah Chiefs have defeated or are defeating. Can you tell? Final. Paducah Chiefs have defeated the Franklin Duelers tonight 15-7. And that means the Full Count Rhythm are a half game in front in the South Division as I think Franklin falls. That's 2 in a row after Full Count defeated them yesterday. So they fall to 17-7 on the season. So good pitching and some timely hitting, especially early in the ball game, as the Rhythm scored 3 runs, which was all they would need there in the bottom of the first inning. Drew Robertson got it started with a double. Tyler Franks single in the right field drove in Robertson with the first run. Harrison Travis reached on a fielder's choice and was later driven in by Kevin McCarthy. Cooper Holbrook with an infield single drove in the last run. 3 runs in that first inning. 1 more in the second and 1 in the 5th inning for the 5 runs for the Rhythm. Tomorrow night's game will be an afternoon, 4 o'clock start, as Hendersonville City fireworks show the Freedom Festival will start later on after the game. So hopefully we won't have a 14-inning, 5-hour ball game. I do remember last year's came pretty close. As we had a 4th of July game here. I don't remember who it was with, but I remember it came pretty close to bumping up against the Freedom Festival. So thank you all for joining us. The Lamarbs checked in. They're visiting grandchildren in Knoxville. So for all of you that checked in tonight, the Quattrochis, of course, it's always good to have them. Nana from Naperville, I'm sure, was lurking around. Grand Nora down in Starkville, Mississippi. So Stephanie Waddell even checked in. So there's Nana from Naperville. I knew she was there. All right. So for head coach Josh Carman, let's see, we got to get a verse. Suze, that's going to have to be your job. You have to come up with a verse. Should we go back with our camp verse, 2 Corinthians 5:21? For God made Christ, who never sinned, to be the offering for our sins, so that we could be made right with God through Christ. You find that in the Bible, in that New Testament, 2 Corinthians 5:21. 38-year-old kids in my group memorized that. I wonder how many of them still know it today. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a great night here at the ballpark. Maybe I can talk my wife into coming back again tomorrow, but after working 2 days, she might want a day off, Grant. I don't know. Well, we'll see if I can entice her to come back. She's been extremely helpful for me. If you'd see this setup here, it looks like it takes a wizard. But anyway, all right. Well, if you couldn't join us tonight, hopefully you can be here tomorrow. So long to Ken Stegall with the scorer's table, the best official scorer in the league, hands down. 5-2, the Rhythm take it. You've been listening to the Full Count broadcast. And please have a great night, and God bless. May God's favor shine on you.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.